Hi, I'm Elisa. I have brought you wonderful stories to improve your English. So you learn and let others learn by sharing the video. So subscribe if you watch from YouTube and follow
South
if you
for
watch
the winter.
from Facebook. Chapter 1: Improve Your English. I never stay in one country for a long time. It gets boring. I like to move on, see new places, meet different people. It's a good life, most of the time. When I need money, I get a fruit. In Europe you can pick fruit most of the year. You need to be in the right country at the right time, of course. It's not easy work, but the money's not bad. I like to go south in the winter. Life is easier in the sun, and Northern Europe can get very cold in the winter. Last year, 1989 I was in Venice for October. I did some work in a hotel for 3 weeks, then I began slowly to move south. I always go by train when I can. I like trains. You can walk about on a train, and you meet a lot of people. I left Venice and went on to Trieste. There I got a cheap ticket for the slow train to Sofia, in Bulgaria. This train goes all down through Yugoslavia, and takes a long time, a day and a half. But that didn't matter to me. The train left Trieste at 9 o'clock on a Thursday morning. There weren't many people on it at first, but at Zagreb more people got on. 2 girls went along the corridor, past my carriage. They looked through the door, but they didn't come in. Then an old woman came in, sat down and went to sleep. The 2 girls came back along the corridor and looked into the carriage again. The train left Zagreb, and I looked out of the window. For about 10 minutes, then I went to sleep too. When I opened my eyes again, the 2 girls were in the carriage. They looked friendly, so I said, "Hello." "Hi." They said. "You're American," I said. "Or Canadian, right?" "American," the taller girl said. She smiled. "And you're 23, your name's Tom Walsh, you've got blue eyes, and your mum lives in Burnham-on-Sea, UK. Right? How did you know all that?" I asked. The second girl laughed. She looked at your passport. It's in your coat pocket. Oh. Right. My coat was on the seat next to me. I took my passport out of my pocket and put it back in my bag. "Who are you, then?" I asked. They told me. Melanie and Carol from Los Angeles, USA. They liked Europe, they said. They knew a lot of places: Britain, Holland, Denmark, Germany, France, Spain, Italy, Yugoslavia, Bulgaria, Greece. "I'm going to Bulgaria now," I said. "For about a month. Then I'm going south for the winter, Cyprus, or perhaps North Africa." "Oh yes?" They said. "We love Bulgaria. Sofia's a great town." "Wonderful. What do you do about money?" I asked. "Well, you know," Carol smiled. "Sometimes we get a little job. This and that. But what about you?"
Yeah,
Come on, Melanie said. Tell us about you, Tom Walsh with the blue eyes and the mom in Burnham-on-Sea. What are you doing with your life, hey? So I told them. They were nice girls. They were older than me, perhaps 27 or 28, but I liked them. We talked and laughed for hours. I told them a lot of stories about my life. Some of the stories were true, some weren't. But the girls laughed and said I was a great guy. I asked them about Bulgaria, because I didn't know the country. They knew Sofia well, they said. Improve your English. Listen and practice. Hey, Carol, Melanie said. We're staying in Bela Palanka for a day or two. But let's go over to Sofia this weekend and meet Tom there. We can meet him on Saturday night at the Hotel Marmara.
Yeah.
It's a good hotel, Carol told me. Cheap, but good. What do you think, Tom? Great. I said. Let's do that. The train was very slow. We got to Belgrade at 6 o'clock in the evening, and a lot of people got off. There were only me and the girls in the carriage then. The guard came and looked at our tickets, and went away again. Carol looked at Melanie. Hey, Mel, she said. Why don't you and Tom go along to the restaurant? I'm not hungry, and I want to sleep for an hour. Food's very expensive on the train, I said. I haven't got much money just now. I'm going to get a job in Sofia. Oh, Tom. Melanie said. Why didn't you tell us? Look, you're a nice guy, right? We're okay for money this week. We can buy you a meal. Of course we can, Carol said. And look, in Sofia, we can take you to the best restaurant in town. It's a great place. We love it. What could I say? I was hungry. They had money, I didn't. So Melanie and I went to the restaurant and had a meal. When we came back, Carol was still alone in the carriage. Melanie put her feet on the seat and went to sleep. At NIS some more people got on the train, and two old men came into our carriage.